Well then, this will be a strange one. I think that's the first time I start with this screen, not with the intro, but with this screen. Reason for that being, well, I'm already sort of 5 minutes late, and should I do an even longer intro? I thought, hey, no. I might as well just put something in the background, but we'll see. Anyway, today might be short. Today I might only do 1 hour of Witcher, but I wanted to just get back to the schedule just a little bit and to chip away bit by bit at the game, which is huge. We already spent, I think, at least 13 hours playing Witcher. And yet we only completed like a prologue and the Act 1. And there are 3 acts and then an epilogue, which I'm not sure if it's a big one, a small one. Knowing that I constantly do all the side quests, or at least I did them, almost all of them in the Act 1, means that we'll be in for a long time. Looking at the chatbot. Chatbot is sort of pretending that I'm not really streaming. Well, I'll see. Anyway, let's pump it here. Let's put this here. Everything here, there, and everywhere. I still need to do a thing. Oh, someone's playing Cuphead. Gnorts from Rewind Gaming is playing Cuphead. Well, best of luck to Gnorts. We played Cuphead. We know what kind of a pain in the butt that is. Darn. Not sure if the chat is working. Anyway, I'm hoping it will start at some point. I do believe we have everything set. But I haven't advertised the stream anywhere, so please give me a moment. I'll put something in the background. It just feels so quiet. These all we've listened to before. God. I have this huge list of songs on my Spotify, and I don't know which ones to pick. It's like, oh, this one. I'd say something calm. Yeah, how about this? There we go. Sounds good. Just a little something in the background as I do things left, right, and surprise, surprise, center. Anyway, oh yeah, good news. Apparently the Team Fortress 2 contracts are not expiring on the 11th, so yesterday. The ability to buy the season or the campaign pass expired yesterday, but I still can complete the contracts at my own pace, which is, wow. I think this is the first time it has been done either in Team Fortress 2, not the Call of Duty, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, or Dota 2, where these kind of systems were around. So yeah, I hope to do that for other games as well, because I do remember, I think I bought one, or maybe even I bought 2 contract passes for CSGO, and one of them was completely wasted. I don't think I wasted much of my own money. I think I mostly bought it with all the sales from the cards and drops and all that. So it's good, yeah. At least one CSGO crate was just amazing, like €5 in one go, which already immediately puts me quite high. Just giving me back a lot of money so I can buy another pass and blah 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 blah. Haven't played CSGO in ages. At some point the game just stopped working. I was thinking maybe go back. I've played just a little bit of Esports Manager. I think that was the name. Esports Manager, Esports Club. There we go. A game made by Chinese developers, and it's basically like a football manager, that kind of style game where you manage your esports team. Either FPS, which is basically a copy of CSGO, or in MOBA, which is a copy of League of Legends, with the exception that all the champions have been renamed. There aren't that many. It's quite fun, but it's very, very raw, and it's early access. So. The version is 0.103, whatever. So 0.1 basically is the version. So they're only starting. Anyway. Good news. Team Fortress 2 contracts. Typing up a tweet. Are not expiring. Just the ability to buy the contract. So we'll be able to do them at our own pace. Better news. Witcher. Witcher 2 is back and live. Nothing too fancy. Again, I'd say most likely I'll just do an hour. I went to work today, but I still feel like poop. That's the thing. I still feel like slightly a bit like poop. Wow, come on, really? This is... Sorry, there's a thing where someone dropped a link somewhere, like check Twitter link check. Card validator, there we go. So basically you put a link in there and it shows what it will transform into in your tweet. Which usually shows like a little window, a card. There we go. That's better. Whitelisted, blah 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 blah. Will it reload if I refresh it? Yeah, there. Okay, it's still showing the old one. It's better than the very old one, which says Jar Jam is sick. And I'm trying to advertise that I'm streaming right now, so it's not really working. Anyway, well, still, yeah. Even without an intro, even with me immediately coming in, I've been talking for 7 minutes. Might as well just start an IRL stream or like a talk show. There have been plans to do a talk show for Gfinity Rocket League Central with the fellow casters Nitska and King Kodiak, but that hasn't transformed into everything. Or anything, rather. I was doing something. Right, I was going to Discord. I moved all the windows around, so... On occasion, I'm absolutely confused as to what the hell's happening. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, I'll start in a second. Sorry. I always feel like if I talk too much at the beginning, it's like a detriment. I should immediately go into the game. Maybe not. Maybe it's absolutely okay to talk. I'm still new to this. I've been streaming since April. I'm still new to this. Okay, oh, this one really needs to go somewhere else. There we go. So more Discord servers that I can possibly use and participate in. It's so silly. It's like, hey, all these great communities. I have no time to really participate in any of them. So silly. Okay. Right, I think. Oh, but yeah. Yes, let's do one more, which will be purple plus. Then definitely a start. Everything else working. Everything else is working. I need to set up a couple of these things. Where's the? Oh, we'll fix that later. Doop 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 doop. Excuse me. You didn't hear it, but still, excuse me. Just a preventive excuse me. Okay, let's say whatever. 1900 to 2030. Well, let's try and squeeze out like a little bit more than an hour out of me. Witcher 2. God, every single time. The Witcher. There. It's always a trick to both on Twitch and on Purple Plus, like a community platform for Twitch streamers, to input the game you're playing. It's always like, no, don't know this game, or like only on the third try when you type it in, it finally recognizes it. Horror, the horror. Anyway, let's start. Let's start playing Witcher 2. We have started it. We have completed Act number 1. Now it's time to properly start Act number 2. Haven't really started it. That's the thing. I only arrived by boat to the place where Act 2 is happening, and that was it. So, switch to this screen. Turn off the music, maybe a little bit too early, but hey, I like to live dangerously. Also, start the timer. Oh, it's been a while. It has actually been a while since we started the timer. Yep, this thing is supposed to be ticking. This timer counts how many hours I've spent, hours, minutes, seconds, I've spent in the game, like playing it. It lies just a little bit because obviously it keeps ticking while I'm on a break. He keeps ticking while sometimes after the stream, sometimes I forget to turn it off and then I have to manually rewind it back because like those 5 to 10 minutes that we're at it are a bit wrong. Anyway, we're starting. There it is, Witcher 2 in the background. I just gotta put all the windows that I need in the right positions. Yep, I think everything is in the right spot. Fantastic. Load the game. I remembered where we finished. No, we actually. Yep, it's so weird. There are like preludes or like little intermissions where we're not exactly in the spot we're in right now. We're in some other place. Yep. Well, autosave. So yeah, basically the premise of the game is as such. We have been in the service of a king. And that king was killed in front of us, and since that assassin was very cunning, and sorry, the coincidence and the circumstance were as such that everyone thinks that we killed the king, since both us, the girl, the Witcher, the king, and the assassin were in the same room, and no one saw what really happened. Oh! Shout, shout, shout. Shout, 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 shout. Sorry. Immediately going into smack, 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 smack. So yeah, that's Witcher. I do prefer the role-playing aspect of this game more, but hey, what can you do? I think I burned my own my unfriendly person. Last time when we played this, we died pretty quickly. Oh, you're a friendly? Yep. Sometimes it's really hard to tell who's who. Yeah, the combat system is sometimes quite easy. Like, all I'm doing right now is just left click, left click, left click. And there's no friendly fire, it seems. But sometimes it's darn hard. For example, right here. This guy has a shield. Turn your gullet into a clarinet. Okay, suddenly we're gone back into swing, swing, swing. I think if we just from the behind... The Draugr does absorb all the damage. Darn, damn it. Also, oh, look at my health already. It's at half, and I don't have any regeneration. I can't drink potions, with the exception of potions before the battle, not during it. I think there's maybe some basic regeneration, or maybe even there isn't. Thankfully, I have some magic to help me out. That magic doesn't always help. There's no healing magic. Right now, these are basically zombies. Undead. This part we're in on some sort of a battlefield with two warring armies, and just a couple of minutes ago they were trying to strike a deal, but the deal didn't work. So we're here with... this guy, so these two are allies if I'm not mistaken. My guy, elf, and myself. And now an owl that zaps all the enemies.
Great. Silver harms them. I'll cover you.
Margie, help me!
Shut up, Ron.
So right now our aim is to just stay in this little protective thing and no, take it out, take it out. Most of the time I found I don't really need to get out of this little round thing. I'm just absolutely fine with staying around here. At some point they will try to surround us. But other than that, I feel it's okay. But last time still I managed to die. Well, my health is back, so that's a good sign. So I need to be aware, I just can't rush in. This is not the game for rushing in. It's obviously... let's say Dark Souls are even worse in that regard, but oh god, they've thrown another Draugr in place. Well, it's not just Draugr, he had raids. I need to kill those as fast as possible because they're holding up the shield. There's one almost dead one. There we go. Okay, following the raids. Oh come on, really? A charge attack from that guy. Good, fantastic. We don't even need to fight the Draugr, it seems. We might as well just destroy the raids. Which is a good sign, because Draugr is a pain in the butt. Hey, Delvey. Pleasure to have you here. Look, we're playing Witcher again. I won't be playing for too long today, but just a little bit, just to get through this part, and just to like get back on schedule. See, there's more and more of them. I don't think the whole army in front of me is just those raids, but you can see there's a bunch. No loot from them, though. Yes, I am too old for this. Oh, some of the phrases that Geralt says are just absolutely great. What's up with you, Delvey? What have you been playing, by the way? I constantly see on Steam playing all the different kinds of games. Last one I've seen, you've played something like... maybe that was the problem. I was staying outside the circle for way too long. It seems like even without me being hit by anything, I'm still being damaged by I don't know, magic from outside. Okay, again, no Draugr. Screw the Draugr. Get the raids. There's one. Where are you? There you are. No. Wow, dodge. The problem is I can't save. Cannot save at this time. And my oh god, my hurried clicking actually makes me sort of go straight where the Draugr is, which is a problem. I like swing. Okay, no more targets. Let's aim for the closest target, which is a Draugr. I rush to him. He hits me. I've joined the Yorvest side. I've joined the elves. Oh, you're playing Hollow Knight. Oh, that's great. That's a cool one. I've heard many good things about that one. I don't own it, so not playing. No, don't stay outside of the circle. Yeah, if I just stay in center, it's all good. I could use some healing. And again,
How many more can there be?
It feels like we're close. Okay. These raids disappearing straight in front of my nose. Again, the Draugr. Oh. God, I hate this part. Just for the fact that I'm constantly being redirected in the direction of the Draugr. And I most definitely don't want that. There we go. Just one extra click immediately leads me in the direction of him, which is horrible. I'm getting some essences of death. I'm interested in seeing what that is being used for later on. Oh, the Draugr hasn't died. Oh, that's a problem. Previously it has. Every single... Raid. God. Like, no health. No health. If you choose the side of the elves, be ready for the carpet walls. Main carpet walls, okay. Not sure what that means, but okay, I will. Thanks. Also, you're... Oh, and also you're playing Hand of Fate. Good on you. I'm still interested in playing Hand of Fate 2.
Not far now.
But I need to buy it. Or from what I've heard, Hand of Fate 2 is better in every single respect to the original one. Okay, are we in? Yeah, thank God. Please let me save. We were pretty close to dying. I still need to get all the achievements for the original Hand of Fate, but it's hard, man. It's hard. Magic.
Hate flying through fog. Saskia, are you all right?
It's just a flesh wound.
You and the Witcher, we owe you our lives.
I'm here to protect you. And you, Witcher?
I'm after
She has a
king's
British
fortune.
accent. That Saskia lady has such
You brought
a
her
weird
here?
accent.
Is this an interrogation?
Can't place it.
There are warrants on your head in Temeria, Kedwin, and Redania. And I'm responsible for Saskia's safety.
That's enough, Philippa. You told me yourself you thought him innocent.
Okay, she is a bit British,
First
but
the sun went out, then the squirrels
some of
alive,
the
now this fog.
sounds she
It's
makes
too
is-
much for the common
well,
folk.
True.
dwarves are obviously
Summon
Scottish.
all the commanders to the meeting hall. Yorveth, give me some time. I must prepare them
She's
for
like
your
part
arrival.
British,
Witcher,
part
Philippa,
Scandinavian.
you must be there too. I wish to hear what we can expect from this anomaly and how we might be rid of it.
I sneeze
Worry
it's
not,
coming in.
Yarpin. The legendary White Wolf and the equally famous Philippa Eilhart should have a remedy for several hundred rabid wraiths.
Well, I have a sword and she has magic, a zapping magic. So we sort of have the answer to all those raids, but still.
I want to see all commanders in the council chamber. Philippa, that includes you and the Witcher. Cecil, the gates are to remain shut until we're done. You'll answer with your beard if they open for any reason.
Clunk.
Welcome to Vergen, Witcher. I'm Cecil
interesting.
Burden, the alderman.
Geralt of
I thought
Rivia.
we were supposed to be on the other
I've
side
got a
with
spare
everyone
room
else.
at the inn. It's not much, but at least you'll have a roof over your head and a solid bed neath your ass.
Thanks. I could use that.
Scalen, show Master Geralt to his quarters, and visit Reverend Alkin's chambers on your way back to inform everyone that he has departed.
That is, that he died a hero, slain by the invaders.
Exactly. You see, Master Witcher? He's young but clever. We'll make a real dwarf out of him yet.
Also, I sort of completely forgot that Witcher Geralt is constantly talking like this. Just a little bit whispery. A little bit something else.
Gates will remain closed until the council reaches it.
I think we're just following this guy. See, well, whoop. Okay, I can sort of walk behind him. Then he runs. And then he stops. And then what? For our freedom and yours. Okie dokie. And then he disappears. And then he stands here. God, it's horrible. I forgot these little problems that this game has. Ah. Oh, but this Stone City looks like something from... God, I didn't remember the name of that Stone City from Skyrim, but... You know, the one in the mountains, like... That looks exactly like
Look,
it.
another one. You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm. Ants there. I heard human women need only sit astride a man's
And
hands
I
with
swear,
their arms.
when I run and constantly bump into him, he walks. The moment I press shift to walk with him, he immediately starts running, like as if he senses that. Come on. God, even walking I'm faster than you. I know that you're short, but come on, move your butt.
This shall be your chamber, Witcher. They
Chamber,
say
you say?
Selkirk of Gullet himself slept in this bed before battle. Didn't bring him any luck, but at least he was well rested before he died. Need anything else?
Thanks, Galen.
Geralt,
Yep.
right.
Still
My
can chat him.
uncle's told me a lot about you.
Let's have a talk.
Nice work with those spectres. And Saskia. Well, I wager the gods didn't think you could save her.
Your uncle?
Cecil. I help him out here and there managing Vergen. Scaling burdens, my name.
Nice to meet you.
Want to arm wrestle?
Hey, Scalen.
Okay, well that's the first option,
I
and
really
it's like
to
it
wrestle, but,
it shows like a
It's
quest
not the
option.
contest of the century. I just want to test you.
Steady on. I've
Yeah.
got conditions.
Okay, that's part of that
First,
quest. We've
you
seen the
have
same
to
one in
beat
Act 1.
Yarpen and Sheldon.
I need to beat other people. Okay, see. And then hello again. What can you tell me about
Is
Cecil?
Cecil your guardian?
Aye. Ever since my parents passed on. He took me in, fed me, taught me a profession and how to live, really.
How did your parents die?
During one of the massacres Demavend arranged for us. But I'd rather not talk of that.
Sure, sorry.
Excuse me.
What'll you do when the battle rolls around?
I'll be right out front fighting. Uncle Cecil's allowed it. Says I'm an adult. I'm gonna kick some kid.
You know what?
No fears.
With that beard and that voice, he
My
cannot
uncle
be
believes I
not
can
an
do it.
adult.
And Yarpin taught me how to swing an axe with follow through.
Obviously, dwarves,
I'll
they
smash a few heads,
could have different age
then go
system
to
and
the
all that.
tavern and drink till I
And
drop.
even dwarven women are sometimes bearded, but still. Watch out for yourself.
Battles are unpredictable, and this'll be your first. You'll have to kill.
Ah,
Raid
sorry.
piles
I thought I
of
would be
bloody
casting
corpses,
magic.
all the while watching you don't get cut down yourself. Sure you're ready for this?
To tell the truth,
Persuasion successful.
I'm shitting myself a bit. Straw dummies. That's all I've swung at so
It's
far.
okay to shit yourself just a
When
little
I
bit.
think on what's going to happen here.
Hey,
But
see, he doesn't care.
all for one and one for all, right?
Yeah, the
Just don't
musketeers.
tell my uncle, please. He's thrashed me a few times already for talk like that.
I won't say a word.
Okay, let's not roll any dice. I'm absolutely okay with what I have. Wow, and this is... No, not X. God. What was the Z? Yeah, I think it was Z. I think this is the first time my room actually has nothing that I can steal. As if they've learned from the Act number 1 when I took everything that wasn't bolted down and I stole it. Yep, nothing in this room. I can steal the fire, but that's not it. Anyway, I think knowing that we, did a couple of dialogues, it's better to save before something horrible happens and I have to redo them again. Okay, this leads down. I'd say we still have a little bit of business on top. So we've been to these doors, and nope, apparently not. God, it's like the game wants me to move on, and here's a door. Huh. I came really close to it, just didn't open. Anyway, put this. Oh god, put the sword back. There we go. The guards will be shouting at me if I walk around with a sword. Bite his balls. Not sure if I want to.
Since when do noblemen fight peasants?
Sign of the times. Saskia treats the peasantry as our equals. And once you let a dog inside, he'll never sleep in the doghouse again. But that's not for me to judge. The
These
point
dialogues
is,
still need
you
some
can make
volume.
good coin on fistfights.
Correction.
To give it a go.
Any rules to this?
Each contender puts down his stake, which rises the more fights he wins.
We can try this. Just grab ourselves a little bit more money. That's another quest to complete. More experience
Or
for
are you
us.
just going to stand there and go?
Yep, I'll fight.
A worthy contender, please.
For starters, you'll fight a novice. Stand and
Um,
fight, but first, show me your coin.
Okay, maximum bet.
In that case, betting is now open.
It's interesting how I need to put my money in and also everyone around us also bets. Okay. This fighting minigame is very simple. Basically, there are quick time event prompts appearing on the screen. I need to press them before they, I'm assuming, disappear. Okay, and apparently that was it. Ooh, that little guy didn't stand a chance.
Finally, an end to the flailing and someone with a touch of finesse. The pool is yours. You're moving
Wait,
up the
really?
ranks, sir,
More
just like
like
you're winning.
that's like 20 plus 20 that I bet? Yep, I'll fight.
A worthy contender, please.
The better the opponent, the better the fight. The better the fight, the higher the stakes. The higher the
I
stakes.
get it. Get to the point.
Winnings.
Okay, 50. Sure.
In that case, betting is now open.
God, it's like they have a chance between not making them say anything and repeating the same phrase with the same intonation and all that. I'm not sure what is better. I think just saying the same phrase again and again breaks the immersion.
Slug it between the eyes.
Oh, so that was even
a
quicker than the
sight
first
for
one.
Sore eyes. Beautiful fight. Congratulations on your win. You're moving up the ranks, sir, just like your winnings. Ready for another fight?
Sure. Yeah, let's fight.
A worthy contender.
Same phrase.
Excellent.
Okay, not the same phrase.
This is the strongest lad I know. He's knackered many a plough horse. The fortune he's made in his fist fighting
Pretty sure
career
we'll win.
makes
Come on,
many
the
a
previous ones
nobleman
are.
green with envy.
In the act number 1,
Place your
it wasn't
bets.
harder, but at least the
Hurry
fights
before it's too
lasted
late.
longer. Oh, come on, it's just 60.
In that case,
Mm.
betting is now open.
Same phrasing. Just immersion. Immersion. Yeah, well, this guy at least looks like he's a fighter.
Bite his balls.
Oh, let's not bite his balls, or let's not let my balls be bitten. But still, he looks like a fighter. He has a body for it. He has the muscles, the armor.
Don't be afraid of him.
I'm constantly fighting in my armor, for goodness sake. Bam. Ooh. Some of the animation are still the same.
Finally,
That's how our
an
first
end
fight
to the
ended.
flailing and someone with a touch of finesse.
Okay, I'll stop ranting about the fact that we constantly are repeating the same phrase.
Precision and agility.
It's not a big quest.
Seems there's no one left to challenge the new champion.
You couldn't be more wrong.
Sir Silgrant,
It is I.
It is I.
you've always claimed such fights were a...
Oh, don't tell me it's like will be the same as in
A
Act
true
1.
knight duels another in the
Yep,
spirit
he will
company of ladies
he will invite
and
me to a
gentlemen.
secret place, a fight club.
I'll never forget the great achievements of Selkirk in the tourneys.
On many
seems
occasions
like
did my brother prove his greatness. Alas, the world's going to the dogs. Today a knight must challenge commoners to prove his bravery. But there's a witcher among you. And though his blood is no match for mine, his warring mastery is satisfactory. Perhaps
What
when he
is he
drops
on
to the
about?
ground at my feet, you'll realize I'm not merely Selkirk's brother. I'll be known as Silgrat, every witcher's worst nightmare.
Really?
I challenge you, Witcher. The wager is 2 sacks of gold. Believe
I
me.
think this guy's
Silgrat
overconfident,
doesn't
or he has a
challenge
trick
any
up his
old
sleeve.
serf.
I'll take up that gauntlet.
You want to prove you're your brother's equal? Show me what you're made of.
Sure, I'll accept that.
Stand and fight.
I already am.
Bite his balls.
You stand and fight. And let's not bite any balls, please. One-on-one, virgin. Smack, 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 smack. Alrighty. A score to settle. Just extra quests.
Slug him between the eyes.
Sure. Okay, that was not between the eyes, but like, let's not listen to what the crowd is saying. Ouchie, ouchie.
Bite his balls.
Who is that person who's constantly shouting in the audience, "Bite his balls"? What does he have against the balls?
You won. Finish me off.
No.
I'm no murderer.
Yeah.
Besides, it was
Well,
an
why should I?
honest fight.
I'd rather have died at your hands.
Give me the money and leave.
It was an honest fight, just like you wanted.
You fail to understand. My reputation is ruined. My honor gone.
I thrashed you and won a pile of coin. Not sure I care about your reputation.
Exactly.
We'll meet again. Silgrat forgets no insult.
That's an insult. Well,
Congratulations
pay me.
to the victors and thanks to the vanquished. You proved your mastery, Witcher.
Anyway,
Fighting
money,
you is
gold,
an honor.
coins.
Let's
We got 'em.
tend to the pool. Slug him between the eyes.
Unfortunately, they don't have a pool. He means the money pool, which is not as exciting.
Don't be afraid of
Okay, this guy, you can't even hear him. Anyway, tons of witchers.
And there goes my trade with Kedwin.
Oh wait, is that you? No, that's Matthias. Or Matthias,
I am your humble servant.
who is supposedly my humble servant. Dallin,
I can
Corden.
see that your arm's itching.
Arm wrestle? Yeah, I'll have Masquerade. Clint and Risco.
What's
One
with everyone
free-
being so
Nope,
nice
nope.
today?
Morning.
No. Wait, his name is what? Austin Agricola. Or Ostrom.
Hee-ho, hee-ho, hee-ho. Business or rest?
Rest, and maybe some trading.
Ah, welcome. How can I help you?
Let's trade. Okay, so what do we have? Like, I haven't seen my inventory in ages. We have. I can buy. Oh, I can buy a horrible-looking apple, a disgustingly looking cucumber, a dead fish, an old cheese. Rotten plum, rotten potato. Like, okay, I'm assuming this is most likely for me to sell the crap to him rather than the other way around. Okay, quest items can't be sold. Thumper. Where do I even have that? Anyway, with the exception of, yeah, hatchet. I can sell him that. Sword of the Blue Moon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the weapon that I have right now, the Jagged Blade, is so much better. Ranged weapons, I'll keep. Don't I have the armor on me? What was it? Inventory. Yes, I have the armor. So I have the Elven armor, which allows me to carry more weight, but I never hit the weight limit. I have the mod that reduces the weight of many items, so I don't need it. Yeah, I think we're good. Resistance to poison, bleeding. Nope, the item that I have right now is better. Have some more armor. Reinforced boots. Yeah, these aren't that good. This one might be interesting. More vitality, but less resistance to bleeding and poisoning. I still feel like what I have is better. This one's an epic armor, which is pretty similar to this one, but doesn't have plus bleeding. Still less armor. And these hardened boots are not magic. Okay, I'm assuming then we can sell everything that we have. So before we forget,
How can I help?
business or pleasure, let's trade. Let's sell all the armor that we have. There we go. Just so I'm not confused later on still. What the hell should I carry? Oh, I think I have a dwarven enhancement that I can might as well just put into my armor. So armor. No, enhancements. Already have one, right? 2 is the best one. Just quickly check. Armor, yep. Boop, yep. 16 armor. Fantastic. I think we're good. Diamond armor and reinforcement I think I can make, but it's pretty much the same. Maybe I don't know. There we go. I have it. Yeah, +2 and vitality +10. I'm pretty sure it's the same as the dwarven one. Yeah, I'd say that's it. Trophies maybe? Any new trophies? Damage, armor. I can sell one of those. The Kayran trophy. I have plenty. Rave trophy also. Okay. Save, and what do we have, by the way? We have a bunch of quests, obviously. One-on-one Vergen, completed that. Prelude to War, completed that. Assassin of Kings, that's the main ones. A Score to Settle. Wait for the events to unfold. So that's the quest objective, just wait. Okay, Regular Virgin. The War Council, attend the War Council. There we go, we needed to attend something. I still was surprised why we were... maybe because first we needed to be shown to our humble lodgings, and then we could attend the whatever that thing's called. Seth Valkenbrush.
What's up?
Okay, well, why are we here? I'm like, oh, screw it. Let's fight whatever. Yarpen Ziggurin and Sheldon's Cags. I think I saw one Sheldon around here. No, that's Kalen Burden. Nelson's Cags. Let's go. Gordon. Dallin. Where are they, by the way? I keep forgetting. Such silly names. Yarpen Ziggurin. Yarpen Ziggurin and Sheldon's Cags. Nelson, where's your brother? Or, I don't know, nephew or... Morgan Boras. I'm pretty sure they're not here. No. Interesting, like, humans. Every single person around here, human. Everyone else around here, with the exception of these two folks in the corner, dwarves. These are different folks, yep. Well, let's go. Maybe it's not at this place. Maybe that's the thing. Although the map sort of shows me. Up. And... Tracked quest is around here somewhere. Yep. Oh, yes, it's noticeably far away. Anyway, let's have a little trip around town. We're in a new place. Let's see what's what. Mysterious Merchant. Well, let's trade. Obviously, he has a lot of extra stuff. Armor that is actually almost close to what we have already. But that'll take all of our money. crafting diagrams, blah blah blah. Respec potion, maybe at some point. Sword. Ooh, that's a good one. Actually, a bunch of good ones. Ah, sorry, that's a steel sword, yeah. But these silvery ones. Adrenaline we don't need just yet, but this one is pretty good. Damage bonus and science, like I say, hell yes. We need some magic. Well, I'm constantly using magic in fighting, so good. But I'd say, unless we get some troubles with fighting fighting monsters or fighting someone else, I'll save the money. Okay, let me loot someone's house. I need. There we go. I'll feel better about myself then. My pockets are obviously already full with all the stuff that I've looted. I can make like 100 potions easily. Yeah, and still. Okay, I think that icon basically shows me where I already was. And that's where the work council's at, right?
The gates will remain closed until the
council reaches a decision. Maybe that's the exit from the town. That actually could be it. Doop, 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 doop. Pleasantly sized down, or at least decently sized down.
Okay.
Well, greetings to you as well. Just a little trip around. Just someone put 10 coins. Thank you. I just want to see what the hell is the thing I just picked up. The blade. Is this something for crafting? No. Oh, by the way, Essence of Death. Yeah, contains Fulgur, whatever that could be. Those are mutagans. Oh, that's a lot of crap. That's right. I'm back to alchemy apparently. Oh, excuse me. So rude. What the hell did I just pick up? Not salmon, not a snare, not a potion. Enhancement? Like I picked up something just now. Oh, there we go. Do blade. Damage bonus on sound. Okay, just... Oh, that's an armor enhancement that makes my magic stronger. Okay. Eventually, we might as well take that. Ooh, baby. Come to Papa. It's a good thing that we actually moved the towns that we left the previous city, because I'm pretty sure everyone around there was wondering, like, who the hell just hit all the houses on their street? What kind of robber just appeared out of nowhere, stole everything that they own? Money. This one's a tricky one. Not every single town works, and maybe sometimes it glitches and shows something that I can't really loot. But yeah, people will be wondering, like, who the hell robbed everyone in the city and then disappeared? Obviously, not many people will speak against Witcher. Although some try. I'm surprised. Only arrived in a new location and decided to beat all the strong men in this hamlet. Very manly. Yep, that's how I roll. That's Witcher for you. Witchering around, beating up people, stealing, well, not stealing their money, I want that money fair and square.
So, thought we had a basilisk in the basement.
Morning.
Oh, God, let's not stand in the fire. God, I'm an idiot. Also, it's, I can't believe I forgot, but hey, we have 5 talents. Uh-oh. I don't know what to do. It's too much. I think I wanted to do this. I wanted to grab some more vigor, grab 2 Igni, which are my fire magic. Irden can set up 2 traps at once. Don't really care about that. Irden traps joined together. Wow. Chance of causing critical effects through signs seems good. Heliotrope sign also sounds good. But let's actually leave that spot and go back to here. It's vigor. I'd say let's grab this rolling thing. I've heard that's a really good one. Sure how many times. Speed of vigor regeneration during combat. I'll take that as well. The first level sucks, but the next one could be good. Anyway, we're now that one more tall. Yeah, 5 talents. And name no longer in process. Hey there! I swear you switch your names all the time. I feel like the part in the end constantly switches. I'm just imagining things, obviously. But yeah, I sort of like missed. Maybe there was one quest, the Act 1 maybe ended and gave me many points, and I just missed that. It's my first one though, and last. Okay.
Well, I'll be plowed by a ferret.
What? Plowed by a ferret. Fantastic.
Ah, you're a witcher like any other. But those swords, things of beauty.
Not for sale.
Nothing special about them.
Ah, you're mistaken. Few know how to make a silver blade today. Fish eat me if I'm lying. And engraving
He has the
is not
best
exactly
phrases.
farting down a rain spout. I wouldn't mind a close
I'll be
look at
fucked
your
by a
swords.
ferret.
Care to browse through my wares?
Craft me an item, or cry me a river. I don't think I need anything specific from him right now. Silver sword, yep, that's a different... I can craft a better silver sword, it seems. This one. Actually, I might already have this one. Witcher's superb silver sword. Okay, let's keep an eye on that. Maybe some magical trousers. Superb trousers. Yeah, I thought I wanted to craft something, but now I'm looking at it and I'm not sure. Can craft some Karen armor. Later, okay. I honestly don't remember. Yep, let's trade. Oh, I've already picked up a bunch of crap. Oh, I missed that actually. What was that? Dwarven axe. Meh. And a pickaxe. Actually, pickaxe stronger than the swords that I initially got. A magical sword with... Wait a minute, with two... Oh, with 2 runes filled in. Wait a minute, is that my sword? This looks like my sword. Yep, for whatever reason I equipped a sword that absolutely sucks. I'm not sure. And we have... Yes, we have the super sword already. That's good enough. Pants, trousers, there we go. Heliotrope sign duration. This will be good when we get the heliotrope sign, which is almost all the way at the end of the magical side of the skill tree. So we might as well grab a different one. So he said pants. Superb leather trousers. There we go. Armor +1, armor plus... armor, no. Resistance could be okay-ish. Some damage bonus on sides. Again, not dying for it. Hunter's armor was, I think, good, but I think... Do I have... Yeah, I already have Hunter's armor on me, so there's absolutely no reason for me to grab anything else. Yep, we have everything. That's the thing, we have everything. Okay, one last house that I will loot, and then we'll go and do the quests. Philippe, oh, that's the Philippa Eilhart's quarters. Okay, well, can imagine there will be a lot of interesting stuff around here. The medallion again? Is it the book? I think our medallion goes like crazy when there's something magical around. Either something magical or something dangerous or both. So maybe there's something of interest in these rooms. Conjunction of the spears. Okay, a book. Leather cloth. Money. Let's use the medallion just in case. Oh yes, Delvey said rugs on the walls. Yep, plenty of rugs on the walls. It's not exactly in the Soviet tradition of putting the rugs on the walls. It's like partly decorative, you don't need a fancy wallpaper, partly useful because it warms up the flat, or at least doesn't let the cold escape. Anyway, there isn't... Yeah, even in the tavern. Okay, I haven't seen it in the tavern, but I do believe you. Okay, just figuring out whether the... whether... Oh, Wild Hunt is a quest item, apparently. Scroll down, just quickly looking through whether any of the new items that we've picked up are actually something to do with the quest we're doing. What do we have right now? Arm wrestling. Like, I can, and yes, it gives me some money, but God, I hate arm wrestling in this game. The fighting minigame, like with quick time events, is too easy. Whoa, that's a lot of weapons. But the poker is too reliant on luck. Although I can assume, knowing that you have some control over how you throw the dice, you might be more inclined, or not inclined, but more skilled if you try and throw the things the correct way. Okay, I said that. Oh, it's locked. Okay, so not a problem. So much stuff to loot, and yet I really don't use the majority of it.
Friends? Geralt of Rivia.
Who are you again?
Coincidences do happen.
Greetings.
You don't know me, but I know
Yep,
you.
I don't know who you are.
I'm an employee of the Vivaldis Bank, and on business here, and to check up on the local mine's profitability.
Vivaldi doing all right?
Full of beans. And as per the instructions given to each of the bank's agents, I hasten to inform you that you have
I don't need to
unlimited
lend money or loan money.
There's a loan about
No, I don't need a loan.
However, my means are limited. I can offer you the standard short-term loan.
Really? Do I
for
need a loan?
high-risk professions. Will that do you?
Okay, let's try and persuade him just a little bit.
I'm sure Vivaldi wouldn't mind if I
Or
borrowed a
clerk.
bit more than that.
It's nearly all I've got.
Persuasion
on me.
successful.
I'll manage somehow. I think I'll
Oh, dang it. Did I actually take a loan? Fudge. I didn't intend to. And I think I got more money, but still. Okay, what weapons did we grab? Because we just looted like a buttload of weapons. And yes, as expected, there's nothing of interest. Yep, same stuff, yeah.
Greetings, White Wolf. Hey-ho, what's the rush? Give us a kiss.
Why are they going hi-ho, hi-ho? That's so silly.
Mary's dead.
That's Vivaldi.
Godspeed, Witcher.
Well, same to you.
Give us a kiss.
I'm surprised that that's it, and I indeed seemingly has loaned money, or have loaned money. Attention, monsters. Okay, very helpful. Like what monsters? Where? So silly. Okay, I think it's time to use the map because I'm almost lost around here. So if I go up there, just gate. Yeah, pretty sure it's closed. It looked as if there is a passage in that direction. Did I think of this one? Yeah, I thought of this one. No, this is not a passage. Okay, I think these houses will wait. Again, there's absolutely no need for me to loot every single one of them. He said and then entered another one. What is this even, by the way? It's like another one of these taverns, but it's not a tavern. Okay, there's a bridge. Now I'm interested. Like, what the hell is this? Goes pretty far down. A dungeon. They say hey ho because they want to be stereotypical dwarfs. It seems like it, which is absolutely silly. Like you could stop all the stereotypes, like throw them out of the window, start your own universe, and make dwarves the way you want them, and yet still hi ho hi ho. Okay, seems like some sort of a tower / storage unit. Hi ho, hi ho. And I'm back to where I started. Okay, let's go in that direction. There's a second inn, it seems.
Thought we had a basilisk.
And it seems like majority of people around here are miners.
What's with everyone there goes the strangers, more strangers.
God,
Greetings.
so grumpy.
It's a waste of words.
Okay, I don't think there's anything in this house. With the exception of loot. Pickaxe. There we go. Fantastic. Just steal the stuff from the poor miners. Mandrake root. This, and that. Maybe they worked for ages collecting all this crap. Yeah, and just speaking of which, crap, because it just lies everywhere on the floor. No one's tending to any of this. This sucks, really. This sucks. Like, why put an item there that is supposedly lootable, where I can't freaking whatever. Just can't pass. Oh boy. And here, the same thing. It taunts me. It freaking taunts me. Okay, so next door. Yeah, I think this is the spot.
Greetings, colleague.
Colleague?
I'm Urso, rat catcher. Traps of all sorts, for mice and for trolls.
Really?
At a special
For
discount
mice
for
and for
witches.
trolls. What could you craft me? Yes, right. These folks pretty much craft whatever you ask of them. So let's just get all of our junk into something. And that's it. Yep. And let's trade in case you have something of interest. Traps, yep, as you said, bombs. Okay, I can make those myself. Crafting diagrams. Dancing star, bomb, explosive fire. Devil's puffball. Release a cloud of poisonous gas. Dragon's dream. Releases a cloud of flammable gas. Okay, so what's the difference? 1030, so 1040 damage and bomb explosive fire, incineration 30. 1030 bombs release a cloud of flammable gas, so this one's like still in the air or something? Like stays in the air. A flare upon detonation eliminates the surrounding area. Not sure why I need that. Cloud of psychoactive gas. Release a cloud of foul-smelling gas that weakens all foes. And this one blinds and freezes all within range. Well, that's actually a pretty good setup for all of these. Traps. Some lures. Lures, if I'm not mistaken, just like, I'm assuming spawn monsters. So we can get some loot out of them. No. Oh god, yeah. Okay, maybe later on. I could have sold them all the crap that I have. Speaking of which, can I? Doggy! Or piggy, hard to tell. At some point I need to sell all my crap to someone. Oh, I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. So much loot. I need to make all this loot into something. Or maybe just sell all the crap because that'll get me millions.
It's a waste of words.
Gods give us health.
Yes, and God give us someone who doesn't run in your house and steal everything. While you helplessly look at it and can't say a word because, hey, that's Witcher. What can you do?
It's a waste of
Gods give us health.
Oh, God. Stealing's bad. Well, if we would be playing... Human Enclave, apparently this is. Interesting. But if we would be playing, like, Fallout New Vegas, there's a specific karma drop if you steal. So...
Don't try anything.
Here, like, no one cares. Oh, door enhancement. I don't think I've paid for them previously, so... To find another one for free is okay. Oh, what? Wow. Okay, dwarves like a woman with big breasts and a huge tummy, and God, the lady area down there looks so strange. Yeah, these how people have made these figurines ages ago. I think there's a couple of famous figurines like that, which are basically just an over-exaggerated features of a woman. Because I think the explanation was people back there just like focused on what's important, and so the important parts they made as big as possible. I could be absolutely wrong, but that's sort of the thing that I remember. Anyway, do we go here? This leads somewhere. to a temple, it seems.
You missed quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an
Oh, there we go.
opportunity to slay a monarch. There was a struggle and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion. Most
The
likely,
important part, Sarah.
we're up against a blood curse.
What are you doing here,
An
lurking?
old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several pieces of bad news. The good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen.
That's a problem.
Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
Yes, they can.
In theory, yes. But I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way
I
to
speak
drive it
with his
off?
gravely voice.
Exorcise it.
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells
You killed
say, he
one
did not,
king.
in fact, slay
You're
any
Kingslayer
kings.
forever.
Of course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, milady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects
I was
symbolic
going
of
to ask,
the
like, why
war,
should we learn the
ones
history of the
belonging to
battle?
those who perished here 3 years past.
Pugh. More scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
it's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well,
How many?
we dwarves are near 200. But don't judge us by our number.
1,000 peasants will come, though you'll get no precise count.
My lords?
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5 to 1 against us. What think you of that?
We are few, they are many. But we have
Is there
our
a choice?
walls, low though they be. If we had archers, who knows?
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria.
We have something better.
Oh yes, we have the
Yorvith's
elves.
elves.
Not
Scoia'tael.
many, but this will be our personal Lord of the Rings, that battle for whatever keep was called. Hello.
Gentlemen, I give you Yorvith.
Yarveth!
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers? Here they are.
Ta-da!
I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves. But even a shit-coated stick can be a weapon. He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Yorvith came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf. Treason runs in his veins.
He's been fighting humans for a century.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard.
Dramatic
for the
music
Valley of the
rising in the
Flowers
background.
vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations.
I dream
First, however,
that one day
we have a
a
battle
human
to
boy
win.
and an elven girl
You know
will
who
walk
we're
together
up
hand in
against.
hand.
It's a splendid army, brave and well led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Yorveth to sit at the same table as we do. I want him
It's a big
to
table,
kill
by the way.
Cadweni for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Yorveth stays.
Bloody hell. Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye.
Nay, you killed my men, Elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kedwin's doom,
Let's forget it.
aye! Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
Yep, and then the music suddenly cuts off. Really? And then the wine was poisoned. Well, really? You gotta be freaking kidding me. Just one cup? Really, just one cup?
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and
Can I
join you
help? I
soon.
have a
I'll
huge
place my best
inventory
warriors
full
on
of
watch.
stuff.
Quickly, lads, a litter!
Like anything you need, name it. I'll probably have it in my inventory. Together with like 20 or so weapons.
She ceased casting spells.
So good news, bad news.
Saskia, is she alive?
In a manner of speaking,
Okay.
I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is stable.
What was the
Do you
poison?
know the poison?
Thaumadur, commonly known as mage pain. It has a terrible reputation.
An antidote must exist.
Like any poisons?
What can we do?
Treatment will require herbs, magic,
Okay,
and
okay.
blood.
Got all of that.
Blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
We could use Letho right now.
What do you need
The
blood?
nearest king is on the other side of the Mist of Wraiths.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch. It is the genotype contained in royal blood that is
Genotype
required.
contained in royal
Kings
blood?
issue from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasties rarely admit common
Interesting.
blood, the strength of their genes remains great. I shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will
Genetic
teach
therapy?
Saskia's body how to rid itself of
This
the
is
poison.
13th century and yet? Or even
No.
earlier.
I shall inject it directly into her heart.
Okay, what herbs do you need?
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the Immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
Triss has Rose Remembrance.
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe, who succeeded in cultivating the roses, enjoyed great respect,
Times have changed.
as have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find.
Yeah, but where's Triss? Okay.
Where will we find immortelles?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
We're in luck.
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The Immortelle will help restore them.
Okay, what else do you need?
What else do you need to heal Saskia?
Thaumadur is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction.
Wow.
Each tainted cell that is removed is
Should we also
replaced
think
by
about
10 new
finding
tainted
whoever tried to
cells.
poison her?
To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power. A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be best.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano.
All
What?
right, all right.
Lord of the
Let's
Rings?
forget the rings. I need a vast quantity of the power, no matter the source. Find something.
An immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic. Sounds like a fairy tale.
Yep.
Poor one at that. No prince's kiss to top things off.
I wish it were.
At least they know the...
especially a poor one, as a happy ending would then be.
It's not exactly the fourth wall breaking, but...
You may. What about the Battle of Wraiths?
God. There was a trope specifically named for this, like being aware of the medium they're in.
Best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
In that case, I shall search for the poison.
Finally. Yep. Well, I hope it's none of our people. Already are few.
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
Okay. Fine. Quest completed. Da-da-da-da. Well, Willie, look at that. Someone, yet again, has left stuff. Find the Dunbarron Standard and Vangriff Sword, then see Philippa about the remaining artifacts. Okay, so start the hunt for the artifacts. Gotcha. Also, go to Stannis for Royal Blood. And it seems like this has opened like a million quests, right? Yep, hunting magic, talk to Philippa at her home. Matter of Life and Death, find the Rose of Remembrance, the Source of Power, and Immortal, and some Royal Blood. Find Zoltan at the inn. Zoltan is our dwarven friend.
Don't let her die, Vatkin.
And that's it. Oh, commotion.
People of Vergen, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures. So anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed.
Cutscene was cut short.
The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies. So says Saskia. So it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. And now, open the gates and get to work.
Okay. Wait, there are already people here? I still don't understand. Is this the way out, or this is even the deeper inside? Well, hello there.
Oh, another traveler. From where? Wait, let me guess.
It's an interesting dress.
Had it at the tip of my tongue.
Like she's dressed like no one around
What
here.
brings you to Bergen? Wait, I know.
So freckly face, I think the first one.
Just what I thought. And you're?
A witcher.
Well, well. We don't often see witches here. What do witches do anyway?
We solve problems.
Oh, I have a problem with my boyfriend.
Did you find his entrails strewn on the porch and his head a few paces away? Because those are the kind of problems I solve.
Also, Kitty in the background, and she just says nothing. Let's straight. She's one of those junk vendors. Okay, we have a ton of stuff, and since it doesn't matter who I sell this crap to, I might as well just sell it to her. Vendors here don't have a limit to how much money they have, so I can just keep on selling. Pop up. Okay, good. Ranged weapons, no. Everything else, yeah, don't care. How late? Okay, so 10 more minutes, and I think I'll be done for today. It's like I am feeling much better than I thought I would be feeling streaming, but still, let's start slow.
We know each other?
So surprised by a stranger bearing gifts. Ah, you humans, egotistical barbarians here.
Okay, another strange accent.
When the massacre started, just accept it. I won't take no for an answer.
Thanks.
And he gets me what? Money? Well, he didn't say anything, so.
Thought we had a basilisk in the basement.
You repair armor, right?
Turns out it's just my
You
wife
work just for your
getting
elves?
old.
Not just. You don't say much, do you?
Nope.
And they said you're
Fantastic. He repairs armor, but yeah, the thing is, there's no repair in this game. There are just the armor, and there are enhancements for the armor. That's it. Excuse me, amethyst armor, diamond thingy. Oh, excuse me again. Drog armor. Oh, this looks cool. That's a crafting diagram. I still need to craft it, and I don't have the Drog essence and the Drog armor fragment. But this one is so much better than what I already have. We might work toward this armor. That could be pretty cool. Coolest of the beans. And they're good. Gauntlets, trousers. We already have some kind of trousers. Yeah. Last time we started comparing trousers, we were absolutely okay. Okay, so what do we have here? Magical stuff. This one looks pretty close to what we can craft. But it's even more expensive. I can't even afford it right now. Still haven't bothered about that mod that gives you the ability to buy the items a little bit cheaper. Like, much cheaper. So far, hasn't been really a problem in buying something if we really need it. Because most of the time we don't really need it.
My pentacles intrigue you?
Pentacles?
Indeed. I'd like to see them up close.
That's how you call
Let's
them?
start with introductions then. I'm Felicia Corey, and you're Geralt of Rivia. Why the surprised face?
Yes,
I
like,
heard about you
I'm
in
pretty
school.
sure everyone, or
Whether you like it or
lots
not,
of people know
you're a
about
hero
Geralt of
contemporary
Rivia.
history,
Yep.
and of the love stories we read beneath our blankets.
You studied at Aretusa?
Yes.
Love
I'm
stories.
Still to finish my potion and fetish internship, which is why I'm here.
Sorry, potion and fetish. I know that fetish in this case means something like a voodoo, like witchcraft. A little fetish,
Now
I think,
that's
is
drawing
a
on
little
sources
doll
for
that you
Ria.
make. But
I'd be grateful. The locals are reluctant to buy magic items, and I really need to pass.
okay,
see what I can do.
so what do you do? Oh, Skulks, hey there. I'd like to change my hairstyle. I'm doing just fine. I'm finally back to streaming Witcher 2, and it's still fun in its own way. Although Team Fortress 2, God, love that game. Let's trade. What do you have? She has books, which is not a surprise. Surgical tools. Okay, keep an eye out for this lady. I'm assuming this might be needed for that big quest where we saved the lady from dying. Saskia, that's the name. Potions, books. Knowledge on earth elementals, brookside, drowners, dwarves, gargoyles, harpies, bulvors. See, I can buy a book and get some knowledge on the monsters, but I can also kill the monsters and get the knowledge that way. Neckers, trolls, draugrs. Draugrs could be okay because draugrs, God, they're huge and friggin'. Sorry, I'm not happy about it. Oh, describes a herb known as Immortel. Actually, it just costs 1 coin. Let's read it. Books. Useful in conducting autopsies. Again, it costs just 1, so if it gives me some kind of knowledge, like, why not use it? Boop. Love it is officially our sarcasm. Team Fortress 2, love it. Absolutely, seriously, no kidding. I'm in love with that game. I forgot how good it was, and then ever since I started playing it, it was just wow.
It's true what they say. You grow wise with age.
Apparently, when you smash your laptop screen, says go on, stop. Oh, did you get angry? Did you get a rage quit?
What's the rush?
Unfortunately, I know. Oh, kitty. Ira, specifically for you. God, can't put a camera that way. I just walked all over the kitty. There we go. Kitty.
The eminent Philippa Eilhart.
There it is. But yeah, unfortunately, I know all about rage and rage quitting. Back in many years ago when I played League of Legends, I was pretty prone to rage quitting and raging in general. Not proud of it. No. What can you do? Okay, is this finally that tavern that we could go to? Nope, it's someone's house. Well, since we're here, I mean, why not? Why not loot all this stuff? White Flame, Dumb Banner. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, I completely forgot. I have a couple of new books that I can read. White Flame. There we go. Immortel. Yes, it says, how do I find it? The herb may today be found in places where the blood settled. That account may or may not be apocryphal, but it's a fact that the immortel is sought after as an ingredient for antidotes and beauty elixirs. It grows in caves and old mines, for it does not require sunlight. That's why it's described as dwarven. Okay. Rage quit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No, nothing good about it, but As long as you acknowledge it and like feel like you made a mistake when you did rage quit, it's a step. It's a step towards stopping doing that. I tried to boot it up. The screen was completely black, even though the laptop itself was on. Thought it broke or something. Yes, that's another horrible thing. It's like I don't know, punching a monitor when you're angry. God forbid anyone does that. And then you realize, uh-oh, you made a boo-boo. Or, I don't know, thrown something in rage. Yeesh. Could happen. Okay, where is the passage? Where's the passage to that place I'm trying to get to? I'm assuming at the top of the hill. I went here previously and can't go through there, so I'm assuming all the way around. Oh, this is like Rage Quitters Anonymous, with the exception that everyone knows everyone's nicknames. No, I didn't break a monitor once while raging. I saw a video, but I think that was like not a setup. What's the word? Like what is the word? Well, not a fake, but like scripted video. Let's just say that of someone punching a monitor. Still, I know I've punched my table in anger. And I definitely punched the wall behind the monitors. Not specifically like I was aiming at the monitors and hit the wall, but it was almost like I needed to punch something. Like had the urge to punch something, and well, that's what I decided to punch.
Corn stalks to the horizon. Banner. Greetings.
It's a waste of
What a
words.
voice. You sir? There's a quest. Like you can see that. You can see that there's a quest around here. Two markings, but nothing. There's nothing here. Is it the right quest? Yeah, bring it on, Yarp and Zigrin. There must be a passage.
There goes the piece, eh?
Some kind of a passage down. I just can't find it. Hulky jam breaking walls. Oh, I didn't break anything. Jeez, God forbid.
Don't bump your woman.
God. Where is the entrance to that place? Either these quest markers are way off, or there's some sort of a weird passage, like you entered through here. Excuse me. And then you... No, that's the prison, to which we've already been to. So it's not here. Something to this side. Could be possible. Oh no, that's the Castle of Three Fathers, the place we've already been to. No, this just brings me back. That's Irso.
Gods give us health.
We've talked to him previously. We've been to this spot. I'm just confused. We've been to this place and robbed it clean.
It's a waste of words.
Far have gone into Witcher 2. Hour-wise, 17 hours, but this is only Act 2. Act 2 out of 3 acts or 4 acts. Oh no, sorry, no, we I've talked to you previously. Don't care.
Thought we had a
Okay,
basilisk.
you're not the guy, so but why is there a quest marker? It's none of these. Borislav and
I'd
Andrubi.
rather rabid dogs bite me in the arse than be
And
pointed at by
obviously they're
some
very freaking talkative.
What happened then?
House.
What do you think? You ran?
Yeah, we've been to this house before. It's one of those houses which has a lot of items taunting me, but I can't loot them. Okay, I'd see. To hell with it. Like.
His hair turned grey.
Okay, so what do we have? A scorched saddle. We'll just wait. If I'll find Zigrin and Skags at some point, I'll arm wrestle with them. Okay, what's the easiest one? Go to Stennis. Stennis. Henselt and Stennis. Where's Trismergil? So Philip Eihart has at least 2 quests. Okay, what about this one? The Eternal Battle. Just quickly. Let's see where the quest marker lies. I'm assuming it's beyond the gate. God, this map looks beautiful, but it's absolutely useless. Like, I have a map of town, Good. And then I have a map of this, and there are no markers whatsoever. Absolutely freaking useless. Alright, well, have fun playing. Don't rage quit. Like, you feel the anger building up, just console, Q, tab, enter. Or rather, do not quit at all. Like, build the tolerance in you. It's so silly to rage quit. Anyway, okay, so those are these. Let's go to Philippa. Let's go to Philippa, and we have 2 quest objectives with her, so let's just cross off 2 of those. And the third one after we find some items, but there's no quest marker for these items. I can only assume it's if we go to... Oh, have we been here, by the way? If we go to outside and look for the magical items and all that. I don't think we've been here before. I'm thinking of reinstalling CSGO myself. But on the other hand, again, I have so many games. So many freaking games, including multiplayer ones, that, God.
I don't know.
Eventually, I'll play. Not right now. Okay. Let's talk to Philippa and... Bam, cutscene. What was that? Well, it's just a massage. And Witcher should learn how to knock.
What is it, Witcher?
Who is that girl?
Cynthia, a leashed sorceress.
A charming expression.
Yeah.
Do you
a leashed sorceress?
Leash means a connection between
Okay,
a
fine.
sorceress and her assistant.
There's an innocent
unfortunate
explanation.
term, I admit, but it explains how things are. Cynthia can tap my power, use my spells. She's a conduit. And she's
That's actually
learning
pretty
along the way.
handy.
It's convenient, and except for the name, not derisive at all.
Exactly.
But you're not here to talk about Cynthia.
Nope. I have a million of questions. So I've got this tattoo. It's not a question.
Know how to remove a tattoo?
There's a cure for everything, except stupidity.
Right, we've already known the ingredients.
I'll
we
need
asked
some green
Triss.
mold,
She
white
tells us
myrtle
pretty much the
petals,
same.
and wolf's aloe.
I'll be back once I've found the ingredients.
Green mold is being sold by someone.
A sorceress like you ought to know bundles about the wild hunt.
Wild hunt isn't important, I think, with the exception of the rates and wild hunt.
The hunt's not a superstition.
Similar.
True. The phenomenon seems to exist.
I want to know everything there is to know about it.
It's strictly atmospheric. It doesn't interest me. Just as whirlwinds, whirlpools, and snowfalls do not interest me.
Who is Letho?
Have you heard about a Witcher's school? Apparently the Viper's their sign.
No. Why do you ask?
The Kingslayer wears a medallion adorned with a viper.
Pretentious and childish for my taste. He can't be very smart.
That guy's pretty smart. But, okay.
Is what they say true? Did Saskia kill a dragon?
Prince Stennis decorated her for it at the court in Vengerberg, so it appears to be true. If you want to know the details, talk to Biggerhorn. Apparently he witnessed it.
Okay, well, it doesn't really interest us whether she did kill or not. Right now, we need to save Saskia.
How is it that King Radovid's court sorceress and advisor is supporting rebellion?
Well, that's a good question.
This has
What
grown
brings her
into
here?
more than a simple rebellion, Witcher. Prince Stennis' arrival here confirmed Saskia's right to represent Edirn.
Saskia isn't fighting for Edirn, but for the Pontar Valley. Even Prince Stennis considers you rebels. He hasn't moved against you because war with Kedwin hangs by a thread. Why are you here, Sorceress of Tretogor?
It is my duty. If Henselt occupies the Pontar Valley, Redania and Temeria will respond strongly. The North will disintegrate, its unity gone. A dark scenario that is nevertheless avoidable, provided Saskia is successful and wins the Valley's independence.
Even if she thwarts Henselt, there'll be no independence without agreement from Redania and Temeria.
Temeria's expansionist plans melted away with Foltest's death.
Politics.
Redania's ruler is unpredictable, but even he'll have to respect a victory. I'm here to make this victory a fact.
Also, I have something on my monitor. There we go. Anyway, I'm looking for Triss.
I'm looking for Triss.
Ah, right. Now I remember.
Letho?
Foltest's killer, perhaps Demavend's too. Will you help me find her?
Certainly. We sorceresses must stick together. We have too many enemies.
Like other
Triss
sorcerers.
contacted you through Sheila de Tanzerville's megascope while in Flotsam.
And I haven't heard from her since.
Can you locate her?
A megascope responds to a person's aura. If I had something of hers, I could find her. You were close to her. Maybe you
Yeah.
have something.
Do I have something?
No, I don't have anything.
Damn it.
Not good. Wait. A local drunkard claims he saw a redhead fall out of the sky.
Really?
This could
Local
be a
drunkard. Fell out of the sky.
Never heard of flying women before.
Perhaps they're just drunken delusions.
Exactly.
It's possible, however, that an unstable teleport ejected Triss near the town.
As it's our only lead, I'll talk to this drunkard. Do you know him?
I'm not used to associating with drunkards, but you'll likely find him in the inn.
Thank you.
Come back as soon as you learn anything.
Okay, well,
You wanted to discuss something.
I did, which is
You
magic.
said we'd need a magical object to cure Saskia. Any ideas where I might start
Hints?
looking?
Magical items do not grow on trees, as you know. Luckily,
I was
this
hoping.
area has a long history. There's the Battle of Wraiths, the site of Sabrina Glevisig's death and suffering, the
Wait,
abandoned
death and
mines.
suffering in that order.
Be specific.
I won't ask you to traipse around with a divining rod, but please try to be a little inventive. Ask the locals, that's always
Yeah,
a good
makes
place
sense.
to start. I dare say Alderman Burden knows every last stone in the area. Maybe you should see him.
Okay, and sorry, one more thing, which is questions about
At
the curse.
council, you mentioned artifacts were needed to undo the curse.
But I can't look for them now.
I can do that.
Well, I'm free, apparently.
Why?
I have my reasons.
Like,
Tell me something.
like, why not help? What happened
What
here?
happened here 3 years ago?
Henselt attacked Edirn, but met his match. Nobody won that war. Sabrina Glevisig got into a conflict with the commander-in-chief of the Kedweni forces, and this led to both armies being routed. Fireballs turned the battlefield into a flaming tomb. Henselt accused Sabrina of using a forbidden weapon.
Napalm.
And Sabrina cursed Henselt.
I think so. I suspect the curse
I don't
got
remember.
out of
Is
hand because of the
napalm banned by
circumstances.
the Geneva Convention, or
Circumstances.
is it just landmines?
Stars weren't right, wrong phase of the moon. There's always an excuse for simple bungling.
She placed the curse while burning at the stake. Her hands and feet nailed to a wagon wheel. I'd say she did a good job, considering.
Know anything about blood
Know anything
curses?
about blood curses?
Do you?
We're dealing with a 4th level curse, also known as the Curse of the Archmistress.
So why am I asking her?
I'm impressed.
Thing is, until now I thought it was only a myth, that such a curse couldn't be cast.
Wait.
You thought wrong. There are 6 confirmed cases of this curse being
Why are we
inflicted.
suddenly talking about the blood
What
curse?
about confirmed cases of it being lifted?
1. Achieved by a team of sorcerers led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, hence the curse's other name. Sabrina Glevisig was on the team.
Small.
Who are all these people?
That's not all. The curse investigated by Francesca and Sabrina was designed to
A
end the
blood
Tyson
curse, like a
dynasty,
curse on the
rulers of
Dynasty
Kovia.
of Kings.
They were cursed by Scarlet Rodalega, a complete madman, but very talented. An eclipse and wraiths also accompanied his curse.
So Sabrina's curse is just a knockoff Rodalega.
Exactly.
Well, at least they've fixed that one, so yeah.
Can Francesca's experience help us?
Certainly. I know the symbols and the workings of the curse thanks to her.
Care to explain? I'm the one risking my neck.
You'll have to relive the battle and change its course at the right moment. I don't know
Okay, more
exactly what will
flashbacks.
happen. Nobody does.
Magical flashbacks, or however you call this.
I'll look for those artifacts.
I'll look for that. Anyway, what about the
Did
ghosts?
you notice? Not all the ghosts were aggressive.
Yes. Most just disappeared when they touched the aura of a living person.
I think the curse corrupts the ghosts of the fallen and turns them into draugrs.
Is that the Witcher's professional name for wraiths?
Nope.
Draugrs are demons of war.
Those are the
they
big
arise
ones.
at sites of exceptionally
Look
vicious,
like stone
bloody
golems.
battles.
Have shields.
Bloodlust and
Tons of
hatred in
HP.
condensed form.
Can you kill them by conventional means?
Yep.
A silver sword is enough for a draugr, but as long as the curse remains active, new ones will arise. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If I could turn the tide of the battle...
For that you'll need symbols of war belonging to those who fell in battle. Hatred, death, courage, and faith. All artifacts must be magically active and connected to the fallen, or they won't lure the ghosts.
Right. I'll look around.
Finding 2 will be enough. Get the symbols of hatred and death and leave the rest to me.
Oh yes, of course, the easy ones. Exactly.
I'll see what I can do. Cecil seems to know a lot about the area.
Okay, I know, well, I don't know enough, but you have no other dialogue options. Anyway, new quest phase. Talk to Cecil, or Cecil, I guess. Talk to Cecil, or Cecil, yet again. Cynthia seems a little bit underdressed, let's say that. How much is a magic course?
How much does a magic course cost these days?
I'm certain you can't afford it, Witcher. Besides, you're too old.
No matter. I have a few
I
of
take
my own
offense in
tricks
that.
as it is.
You mean Witcher's signs? Philippa can conjure up the illusion of a garden full of flowers, fruit trees,
And
and young elves
of both sexes copulating
copulating
merrily all the day.
And the illusion is complete. The flowers have an aroma. The fruit and she-elves are juicy.
Invite me over the next time she conjures up this garden. I'd gladly see it. Professional curiosity.
Naturally. But I doubt Philippa's in the mood for
Yes, I'm pretty sure
illusions.
Philippa is currently
She
pretty
focuses
busy.
all her efforts on Saskia.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Cynthia, a mage in training. Philippa is my mentor.
My condolences.
No need for that. True, she's a demanding mistress, but she can also be charming. Besides, she's the best there is, Witcher. She has no equals. Excepting, perhaps, the old elven sorceresses. You should see her
So
cast
really?
spells.
Right now she's the
Light
best
and graceful
sorceress in the
she is.
world?
Not like that old tart de Tanzaville.
You know Sheila?
You know Sheila?
Oh yeah, right.
I've seen her cast spells. I've seen all the great sorceresses at work. Sheila's quite manly in her style. Precise, logical, exceptionally composed. But she lacks grace and suppleness.
Is that your opinion? Or are you just repeating what Philippa says?
We agree in our assessment. Triss Marigold, on the other hand, is talented. But she lacks
Punch a microphone.
determination, courage, and a certain cold willfulness that seems necessary.
That's interesting.
Kira Metz and Margarita Lo Antier
Okay, we're getting
are
a
both
full
blasé,
course
seemingly
on all the modern
resigned.
sorceresses.
One's a hedonist and nymphomaniac. The other cares only about her school. They lost enthusiasm for magic long ago.
Hedonist and a
Then there's
nymphomaniac.
Francesca
What a
Findabair.
combination.
Nobody really knows what the old she-elf is capable
Also, why
of.
is she elf?
But she's clearly very powerful.
Like,
I take it Philippa
a
has
female
one of
elf?
these
What
flaws,
is a
but
she
she
elf?
must have some weakness.
Ambition. Infinite. Boundless. And burning like the Korath Desert.
Take care. Anyway, save. Quit. Exit the main menu. Oh yes, my I've played just even a little bit longer than I intended to. But yeah, but for the first day, returning back to the schedule, I think it's okay. We walked around, we got a bunch of quests. I think it's all good. So, move to here. Pause the timer before I forget about it once again, as it usually happens. Upload the saves. Wow, these saves are pretty huge. Like how much space? I'm maybe uploading like multiple saves though. Wow, 200 megabytes worth of saves are currently in the Steam Cloud. Yep. Well, I'm getting a gigabyte, I think, out of all of that, so who am I to complain? Anyway, let's put some music in the background, stay around, I'll host someone, a friendly face. Doop-de-doop-de-doop. And I hope to see you tomorrow. We'll be playing some multiplayer games tomorrow, just like the oh, this guy. Actually, let's throw. There's a short stream happening over the Dark Chalk Let's Plays. He seemed like a funny guy when I first watched him and hosted him. So let's throw something his way. So for today, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time, this very channel.